Hello, my name is Kevin Odier Herrera Flores, and today I'm going to show you the importance of grammar. But before to start, what is grammar? Well, grammar is the way you take some words, put it together, and create a sentence. These words could be verbs, nouns, adjective, adverb, and so on. Grammar is so important for us because it helps us to understand a language, the importance of the grammar rules, the correct way to speak, and other aspects that we will see. Now we have the English grammar. This part of grammar are the rules about how we change the word form to combine with another and create more sentences. Normally, in grammar we use different structure to create sentence. For example, this we have article plus adjectives plus noun. Now we have this example: the ugly dog, the perfect school. There is also a traditional grammar. This part of grammar is the main discipline for any language that study of the words. If you use this grammar, every word will be categorized in nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns, conjunction, and articles. This traditional grammar applies for English and Spanish language. Now, continuing the presentation, we have part of the speech. In this part, we have different kind of words. The first one is nouns. These words refer to different names for people, creatures, place, feeling, phenomena, and so on. For example, we have girls, teachers, my name Kevin, San Miguel, hate, tsunami, work. Now, the second one is verb. This refers to action or kind of step involving people in one situation or event. For example, talk, eat, could, drive, write, write. Now we have adjective. These words are commonly used with nouns to provide more information, in this case for nouns. For example, we have good, small, big, short, red, blue, old, ugly. Now we have adverbs. These words typically are with verbs to provide more information about the action, state, or event. For example, quickly, very, really, sadly, well, and so on. Now we have pronouns. Pronouns are these words that we use in place of nouns, typically to referring people or other things that are already known. For example, I, you, ourselves, the self, some, it. Now we have conjunction. Conjunction are these words that make a connection or indicate a relationship between events. For example, when, but, and because. And now the final part of the speech. Article. Articles are words used with nouns to form noun phrase, classify those things or identify them as already known. For example, we have an, and, the, that, this, much, few. Now we have agreement. It's the correspondence of the verb with its subject in person and numbers, and of a pronoun with these antecedents in person, numbers, and gender. For example, we have this: whether the subject is in the third person or not. He walks versus I walk. Whether the subject is singular or plural. He walks versus they walk. When the action in present tense or not. He walks versus he walk. Whether in the action is habitual or going on the moment of the speaking. He walks to the school versus he is walking to the school. Continue, we have grammatical gender. In this case, is a noun class system that refer a male or female characteristic and try to separate into a class. For example, in first place we have feminine gender. In grammatical gender, the marks denote that have a human or animal female reference. For example, in Spanish, la mujer. In English, the woman. In Spanish, la gallina. In English, the hen. In Spanish, la mesa. In English, the table. Now, for masculine gender, is referred when a noun has a human or animal male characteristic. For example, for Spanish, el hombre. In English, the man. In Spanish, el gallo. In English, the rooster. En español, el libro. In English, the book. Those tres. In grammar, there are two approaches. The first one is the perspective approach. It explains, or rather prescribe, rules in how a language should or ought to be used on the speaker. Understood that perspective grammar consists a set of rules that teach the speaker the most accurate in the correct manner to use the language. And the final approach is the descriptive, describing the manner how either native and non-native speaker use the language on a daily basis. Therefore, include a set of rules about language based on how it is actually used, not on how it should be used. Linguistics often follow this approach to grammar. Now we have subject and object. In this case, we normally refer subject as a person or thing doing or being something. And object is that thing that received that action in that sentence. For example, this: I love chocolate. In this case, the subject is I. The second one: David met Lucy yesterday. In this case, in this sentence, the object is Lucy. And finally, we have the word order. In this case, this rule says the subject comes before the verb, in which the verb comes before the object, or SVO. For example, we have I is the subject, and cleaning is the verb, the house is the object. Another one: he is the subject, love is the verb, the cool phrase, that is the object. And that is all. Thank you so much for being here and listening my presentation. Have a wonderful day and see you later.